Okay, so I need to do this video. I don't know. I didn't know if that was water on the inside or not. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been meditating on something for a while, for a long time, and I put all the puzzle pieces together. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not revenge. This is not anger. This is not anything. It's just to make it clear, to make something as clear as all get out. Okay. Person A, you wanted to try something. I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. But you wanted to control. You wanted to manipulate. You wanted to be like a control freak. The words out of your mouth revealed that you were not really born again. And I don't yoke up with the unsaved. And I definitely don't yoke up with somebody that's in addictions. My suggestion is to go to a treatment center and find you a local church that preaches the truth. And I definitely don't hang out with anybody who hangs out with criminals. And all my people online, don't bother them. My born again sisters online, don't bother them. I will die for them. I will die for those women. Please don't bother them. You don't know all of them, but just leave them alone, okay? You messed up. You crossed boundaries. You lost your cool. You lied. You cheated or whatever. You did it all. You made your bed. You lay in it. Period. So don't mess with my people, because I love those people. I would die for them. Just like the Apostle Paul, he said, I'm willing to spend and be spent for the church. So my born again family, please leave them alone. Because the more you attack me or them and make up lies about me and fake reality bubbles, they see through it. They have the spirit of truth. I have the spirit. If I've known people for 5, 10, 15, 13 years, you think they don't know me? And I've worked, and also on my job, leave them people alone. I've worked with them 11 years. They know my character. No drinking, no cursing, no running the streets, no chasing skirts. I took a chance, believing some fake reality. I saw it the first day. I started taking notes. I left. So please leave my born again people alone, because I'm willing to spend and be spent and die for those people. And they know that, because I've talked to them they know me. 10 years, 13 years. They know my character. They know I'm legit. So go to the treatment center. Go get some help. If you found somebody that's willing to put up with your stuff, marry them and do that thing. Do your thing. Okay? This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Enjoy the drama. But I don't do drama, right? I don't do the Jerry Springer. I don't even like them people over here. I don't. When I see Jerry Springer and drama, I walk away and I separate. My bloodline, if it's somebody you work with, you put up the boundaries and you don't cross the boundaries ever again. Once you cross boundaries and you try to project your junk onto me, I'm done. I'm done. Because this was a fake reality bubble. It wasn't real. A fake person. If a person is on any kind of substance a lot, alcohol, drugs, whatever, who knows? I'm not judging. I'm not judging, but they need to go to the treatment center. I know some born again sisters who got saved and they gave all that up. So there's hope that a person can escape all that. But I don't want to be around it. And I'm not going to be around it. And if anybody comes to my door, the police will be called. And I do have a shotgun for protection. So I don't want any criminals coming to my house. My friends over here, I've talked to them already. I got everybody watching. Talked to the guy over there today. Everybody's watching the place. So please just calm down. Live your life. I live my life. Go back to normal. Nobody knows you. It don't matter. It's over. Okay? My born again family that I protected and they protected me for 10 to 13 years, some, just different, I've got a born again family online that we talk, we text, we email. It's not romantic stuff, it's born again. You don't understand that until you get born again. If I go down here to the church, walk up here to the church I used to go to, I got brothers and sisters up there at that church right there. I could walk right up there. What is today? Is it Wednesday coming up? I can go up there tonight, Wednesday service, just walk right up the street. Hey brother, hey sister, how you doing? That's normal. But a person's mindset that's not saved, they don't understand about a born again family. You don't understand the camaraderie ship that we have. And so calm down. You got new supply. You should be happy. Don't hurt yourself. Don't go crazy. Don't obsess. Don't listen to the voices in your mind. You're demon possessed. I know you don't want to believe it, but you're demon possessed and you need to go get some help. Plain and simple. And any kind of lie that somebody you're trying to make up, we don't care. We already know that we already know how this works. We understand narcissism. We understand how this works. Because if you try to isolate me from these people, it's impossible. They know me, I know them. And even if you did isolate me, I still wouldn't come back and I still wouldn't put up with it. I live by myself. I'm happy. I'm content in Jesus. I have peace in Jesus. Do you? I can read your mind because we all can. We already know. Look, we know what you're going through. We used to be like you till we got saved. You obsess. Oh, you want your weird jealousy stuff. Look, get your identity in Christ. You don't have to be jealous. You can't control another human being. You manipulating another human being is wrong. Everybody has a free will. You can't manipulate a born again. I don't care what you do, what you try, you're wasting your time. It's over. Go to the treatment center and get some help. If God sends somebody my way, I'm going to make sure I know that person's born again and I know they're spirit filled, because there's more than just being born again. There's also being spirit filled, and spirit filled is a 5D level. Most people don't get there. I mean, it's really just getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. It'll never happen. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. The mask had to break, because if you're living in a fake reality bubble to pull somebody in for whatever reason, whatever the motive was, I really don't care. I trust God to protect me. I don't care what the motive was. I don't care if it was a cult indoctrination. I don't care if it was a insurance scam. I don't care if it was a house scam, a money scam, or I don't care what the motivation. I don't care if it was puppy love. I don't care what the motivation is. I know what real love is. I got sisters in Christ online that showed me real love. 13 years ago, I started to experience real love, not love of the world, where we talk about normal. We see each other as a human, not as an object. When you wake up and see another person as a human being and you back and forth talk, you don't play these jealousy games. You don't want somebody chasing you, and I got to be chased, and I got to be treated. I got to have these gifts that I got to be the center of attention. I don't, you're this, that's the world. We don't think like that. We're not like y'all. We're saved. We're born again. You can't buy love. You can't manipulate love. You can't force love. It builds over time. It grows. It grows over time. We have the spirit of truth. If I've got a born again sister I'm talking to and she speaks against the truth, I call her out on it. If I speak against truth, she calls me out on it. I don't care if she rebukes me, because I want to be rebuked. If I'm wrong, I want to know it. If I got a brother in Christ and we're talking and he rebukes me, praise God. We have a conversation. You don't have to be right all the time. And if you're wrong, it's okay to admit you're wrong. If you have a problem with something, go to the treatment center. Nobody's laughing at you. Nobody's judging you. Nobody's going to think you're a bad person. You have some childhood issues probably that you never dealt with. It's okay. It's okay. Humble yourself. Get out of the pride. Get out of the ego. Become a human, a real human who has weaknesses. And when you love your neighbor as yourself, you're not trying to play these little games to isolate people and you're not playing games. You care about the soul. If I have a sister in Christ call me up today and say, hey, I'm going through something. I need to talk. Okay, let's talk. And if we have to talk for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, I'll talk to them and not judge them We don't judge. We're not judging you. We're just different. We used to be like you. Okay? You can't know us until you have the spirit of truth and rightly divide the word of truth. And you can't know somebody if you don't come up here and see where they live and how they live and what their habits are and all that. You can't be selfish and love somebody. It can't be all about you. And this is going to be a pattern that repeats, and you need to stop the cycle and go to get some help, treatment center or something. Because this is going to keep repeating. It didn't start. The only reason I ended up facing off in this situation is to wake you up. I'm in control of my emotions. There might be a little bit of a time frame where you have to get back your equilibrium, but after a couple weeks, I'm good, and I can see clearly. But when you're in emotions, you can't see clearly. Nobody's laughing at you. Nobody's judging you. We just know because we used to be like you till we got born again. And when you get born again, all addictions are easy to break because you have the spirit of truth, the spirit of Christ. But you have to renew your mind and you have to treat people as equal. You're not higher than other people. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what your family background. It don't matter. That person over there and that person over there, we're all equal. We all are beggars at the foot of the cross. And I don't care about your family bloodline. I don't care about your image. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your job or your position or anything. I don't care about your clothes. I don't care about your nothing. It's your heart. So calm down, take a chill pill, go to counseling, get it right. That song, get it right next time. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Nobody knows you. Nobody really cares. In a week, this video won't even matter because I'm moving to higher ground, and I hope one day you can move to higher ground. And that this thing that you got in your mind, this is a demon in your mind. This thing about wanting to destroy me, but say that you love me, that's not love. That's confusion and every evil work. That is not you. That's not human. That's a demon speaking. If you love somebody but you want to destroy them, that's not love. That's convoluted thinking. And we all know, we all get emotional, we all go through stuff like that. But you got to let it go. And I'll shake the guy's hand that can put up with whatever you're going through because he's stronger than me because I can't do it. I love my peace and I'll fight for my peace. And it is what it is. I don't really know what else to say. My life is like I go through stuff to teach others. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not mad. I'm not in bitterness. I forgive all. You know, I can go in there and read my Bible. I can go in there and watch some videos. I can go in there and study some new topic, Python, programming language. I can study some math and science, watch some calculus videos. It's okay. You're human. I'm human. My born again people, please leave them alone. Don't attack them. And quit lying. You've already destroyed uh, a key relationship that's driving you crazy. So don't do any more destruction. Build up. Go outside. Take a deep breath and just be happy. People die. Think about this. Think about it this way. There's people been married 30 years. Married. I'm actually saying married people. And one spouse dies. It's like they go away and the other spouse starts a new life. They end up marrying somebody else. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I know what you're thinking because I've meditated on this and I've looked at all the data points. I can see the unseen. But did you love me? Yeah, I love you. I still love you, but I can't put up with that kind of stuff. But I can't, it, it's a different kind of love now. You can't be playing, you can't be a player the rest, you gotta stop that. Look, I've rented to people my whole life. I've rented to the saved and the unsaved. The saved women, they can rent from me and they can live in that little space and be by themselves. But the unsaved women, they always have to move a man in because they can't be alone because there's a God void in their heart and they always move a man in. And I'm gonna tell you your future. So you move a man in who's lost, who drinks and all that. Y'all end up fighting. The police is called. The guy's taken. The guy leaves and you kick him out and then you're back to where you started. And then a few months later, you move another one in. You've got to stop the cycle. You've got to run to Jesus and get saved. And I know you say you are, but I promise you, I know what real love is. I know what a born again sister sounds like. I know they care about me. And I know they're not selfish. It's not about them. It's not about the world, the flesh, pride, life. They're just like a sister to me. I protect my people. I'm not going to talk about stuff that they've told me because it's confidential, like a pastor would. Okay? So, whoever's out there that needs to hear this as an object lesson, include myself, we don't need to obsess over anybody. We need to let the past go. We forgive each other. The mistakes are made. You move on. Is it painful? Yes. Is it like a rip or a tear? Yes. Ask God for forgiveness. Lord, forgive me. Rushed into something shouldn't have rushed into. Find a hobby. Go take a class. Start a new life. The sun is going to look, it's raining tonight, right? It looks dark tonight, right? And it's rain and mud and all that stuff, right? But guess what? Wings of eagles, you'll rise back up. The sun will be up here tomorrow. It'll be a new day. It's finished. It's okay. But it starts new. The purpose of this experience, and before we got saved, we've been there. It's like death. It feels like death. But it's your fault. When you push somebody away and they're kind and they're trying to talk to you and you just keep on trying to manipulate and push them away and not and secrets, having somebody from your past back there that you look, I've already decoded this thing. I know what's going on. Trying to juggle two people, somebody from the past that you're trying to help out probably financially, and you're keeping that person's secret, and you're trying to start something new. You should have had that behind you. That should have been gone before I showed up on the scene, or before you showed up on my scene. You don't come into my scene to try to use me to manipulate somebody else. I ain't playing that game. I'll shake his hand, and I'll pick him up when you throw him to the curb, like I had to throw you to the curb because I saw through the game. I'll go and pick him up and help him. And say, man, study some narcissism. I ain't mad at him. I feel sorry for him. And I feel sorry for you. Go to counseling. Go to the treatment center. It's not a bad thing. Quit trying to hide stuff. Let it come out in the open, and you'll feel so much better. Cry out to Jesus. Lord, save me. Instead of crying out to a bottle, cry out to Jesus. This one girl I dated, when was it? I don't know, 11 years ago or something. I thought I was in love, and I probably was. But I didn't know she had a drinking problem. And so I took her beer, and she was drinking she had a pint of liquor. She had a pint. She's still around. She's in this city. And I hope I helped her. She had beer bottles. I said, what are you doing? Well, such and such died and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, listen. Let's take that beer bottle. Let's put it on top of the TV. I want you to worship that beer bottle. I said, you either worship the beer bottle or you run to God. If that person died, you can see them in heaven one day. Now, I was just saying that. But I don't know if the man was saved or not. So if the man was saved, you'll see him in heaven. If you're saved, like you say you are, but I know she wasn't, because she was in a cult too, and because she was raised in a cult. She didn't have true faith because she wasn't born again. She was raised in a cult. The Pentecostal cult, first wife, she was in the cult, same game, playing these games. Chase me. If you love me, you'll chase me. If you love me, you'll chase me. That's like 16-year-old. This game has been played through the history of time. If you watch the movie Poor Things, Bella is possessing a body, and she's acting kind of crazy. And it's a type and the shadow of the demons that come in, and and the demon can get in the brain, and it can tie into your brain and make you do things that you don't know you're going to do. If you're sitting in a car and you get ready to hit me for no reason, that's a demon. Why are you trying to hit me? It ain't going to happen. I ain't putting up with that. If you curse me out at 12 o'clock midnight, I ain't putting up with that. Trying to take away my sleep, trying to destroy me. If you love somebody, why are you trying to destroy them? It ain't going to happen on my watch. I already played that game a long time ago. And all the lies. I got too many people around me that see through the lies. You can't isolate me. You can't win this battle. The only way you're going to win this battle is quit and disappear off the scene. Because I'm going to do my calling, no matter what kind of lies go out there, what kind of fake realities put out there. I'm going to keep preaching that Jesus alone saves. And you're not going to stop me. And the demon that's in you trying to stop that, it ain't going to happen. Okay? I'm a chess player just like anybody else, and I see the moves before they happen. I already know what's happening, and I don't know. I don't know, but I do know. I haven't seen it or heard it with my own eyes, but I already know in the spirit. That lady that chased Paul around, and she was mocking him. He's preaching the gospel. And then you had you had John Wesley or whatever his name is. John West was preaching in a church, and his wife came in and said, "You were drunk last night. You were drunk last night," and he wasn't. But she was just making everybody. She was demon possessed because she didn't want him preaching the gospel because she was jealous of his calling and him having fellowship in his church and preaching the gospel to people. She was jealous of him getting the attention, and she didn't have the attention because it wasn't her calling. Everybody has a different calling. Preaching is just a calling. Teaching is a calling. You have your calling. Go start you a business, an animal business or something. Get involved with stuff you love. Start your calling and do it somewhere else. Please. If you love somebody and they say please, you would probably, if you really do love somebody and they say please, just go do that somewhere else, then you're probably going to do that if it's real love. Okay? You've got help. I know you have help because I can see it in the spirit. If you didn't, I'd open the phone. I would be willing to talk and let you cry it out and work it out till you got healed. But you have help there. You have help. And I'm not going to be part of some kind of three-party thing. That ain't my deal. I don't do that. That's sick. I know a pastor in your area. I can call him and he can come over there and he can help you. I know he knows the truth. I've talked to him. Fundamental Baptist pastor. I know he knows the truth and he can help you. But I don't even want to throw that out there. You've got to figure it out. You've got to figure it out on your own. I'm sorry. You made your bed. You got to lie in it. Made your choices. I made my choices. I got to lie. We all make those choices, But to want somebody to be hurt or harmed that you claim to love and try to isolate somebody so that you can not have somebody else come in the circle, somebody else might be you're really just, the only reason you're doing it is because you're afraid somebody else is going to knock on my door and say, hey, let's go play some putt-putt or something. You're afraid of that. Give that up. You've already created a new connection. It's okay. I'm cool with it. I'm happy for you. In 6 months, it won't matter. In 100 years, it won't matter. I had a boss tell me one time. I had a situation at work and which I shouldn't have got involved in, and I was upset. And he said, "Look, it takes a few weeks to get over something." He said, "Look, in 100 years, will it matter?" I said, "No." He said, "There you go." I said, "You're right." I gave him a 2-week notice. So I got me another job. My world doesn't matter to you anymore. Don't worry about where I work, if I change jobs, if I've moved, what I'm doing online. My world is my world. I'm leaving your world alone. You leave my world alone. That's it. It's not a big deal. I understand. Look, I know how chaotic those people are. Because anytime there's drinking, anytime there's some kind of pill popping, anytime there's bar hopping, anytime there's partying, and there's going to be fights. And that's the life you choose. And y'all can fight and argue and play these little games and go in the other room, and one sleeps on the couch and one's pouting and one's manipulating. If y'all want to live that way, that's y'all's life. I don't live that way. I don't need to know. I can see in the spirit what's going on, okay? I know what's going on. I don't even have to be there. And tell the dude, don't be jealous of me because I'm done. That should but you don't want him to be in peace because you want to use that. See, that's your sickness. You want to use another party to get power over that person and to bring him into the Jezebel spirit wants to turn the man into Ahab. And it ain't going to happen on my watch. Maybe it can happen with this next one that you got, but it ain't going to happen with me. Period. And these games that the women play these days, the unsaved women, to try to get the man to give them attention and do what they say and kiss their feet and wash their feet and treat them like the queen bee, that ain't going to ever happen. You're in dreamland. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. The woman was made for the man, not the man for the woman. Yeah, he will help her and serve her just like she serves him, but not forced. You can't force love. You can't force affection. You can't force somebody to be something they're not. And it's really not realistic. I mean, this is the real world. This is real. This is not a fake reality. If the wife's sick, he washes the dishes. If the man gets sick, she might have to go get the job and pay the bills till he gets healed. I mean, life is hard. Sometimes the roles might reverse, but in general, you can't change the roles and be happy. And you can't manipulate love. You can't make a person treat you a certain way. You have to give them their free will. And the man doesn't think like the woman, and the woman don't think like the man. And there's too many things online to teach that men are going to be men and let the men be men. And the women are going to be women and let the women work out their thing. And so when you get to the point in maturity where you let the woman be the woman and the man be the man and not try to make them in a copy of you, just treat them as another human, and you talk back and forth and you understand each other, but you're different, then you can get along. That's maturity. But this arguing and fighting and raising your voice and playing these games and manipulation is witchcraft. I don't do that. If you want to manipulate somebody, manipulate your cats. Because I ain't putting no way. Anyway, it's done. It's over. It's finished. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love you. But not like the like it was. Okay? You made your choice. You made your choice. If somebody cheats or lies or plays games and is toxic, that's not love. That's not healthy. Okay? And I'm not accusing. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? No names are mentioned. Nobody knows anybody. Okay? I'll delete this video in a week or 2 weeks. It's over. You're not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. We're just different. Okay? That's all. We have different beliefs and we have different home life expectations. I want total peace. And you don't. And that's okay. And you can find somebody who can put up with that. More power to you.